Hey friends, welcome back to the video. As you can see, we've got about $15 there, but we've got all the tables are open too. So we've got 10 tables open. So we've got $35 USD at the moment. So we've got $20 on the table. Um, the idea is we're probably, while we're playing, we're to keep an eye on this number. Sometimes it gets down to nearly zero, but on the other spectrum, you'll have tables that are filled up with $10 plus or $5 plus. Best case scenario is this stays above $10 and we've still got tables that are worth a lot, and that would be a killing session. So we're going to double check that. Anyway, another thing too is someone actually said, how many big blinds do we lose just by folding marginal hands in the big blind? Well, typically I did answer it, but I'm going to answer it here as well. So with the cash and run games, you can, the more likely people are going to be top heavy. Marginal hands just don't have the value to play out of position as much. It gets pretty tricky. But you'll actually see that I do defend in the big blind scenario. And it's a lot easier with this scenario as well. When we're playing on this screen, when we're playing 10 tables and it flicks around with a click, we'll actually won't auto fold straight away. It'll actually just go to the action when the time is right. So we actually avoid auto folding in that scenario. So that actually avoids that. So it actually answers that question. Also you can ask, you can also the point of there is an hour of EV hour, an hourly BB hour rate, or what is it? EV time rate. Well, sorry, got to, and that's you folding your marginal hands to try to get to your better hands because you're just wasting time. But anyway, without further ado, let's go and just. I was thinking about playing a tighter range yet again. Small blinds, not going to steal there. I probably could, yeah, I actually gonna steal it. There we go. I should have stole the first one as well. All these ones we're gonna steal. I'm gonna call a lot more small pocket pair and just go from there. We're still gonna open quite wide from the button, but from other positions, just gonna tighten up a little bit more. Okay, pocket threes don't hold up there, but we didn't add any more extra there. 3-2 offsuits going in the trash. Okay, we can call with ace 10 offsuit. It's not a great hand, but we do have position on him. Hopefully don't get three betted. Ace 4 suited, still got to open that. Ace suited hand's definitely going to play. Got a call there. We've still got a marginal hand with ace 10 because we've only got a good kicker. Okay, not defending there. We're going to open up pocket 10s, which is fine. Do have a gut shot now. We could probably throw a bet in there just to see if we can get it fold. We're going to call. He checks there, which is great. Going to check behind. Get a lot of value on the river. We're going to check call the river. So if we throw a bet in on the turn with the ace 10, we get blown off their hand. So if we check behind, that's fine as well. We could probably argue the point of calling here, but we're just going to check behind, and then we should be able to win the hand pretty easy there. But if we get raised on the river, we just lose the... It gets really hard to call with that hand. All right, Queen Jack is in. So we're going to try and maintain a level of decency. King 10 suited I probably should have called. Queen Jack, we've hit mid pair. It's not great. Ace 2 offsuit is not a great hand. We can call one Queen Jack. King 9's going. I'm not going to bet Queen Jack at all. I'm just going to let go here. He's bet twice. Unless we spike a Jack there, I don't think we could. But opponent could easily have Ace Jack or something in his range. But we did call one. Going to 3-bet a lot less because people are pretty tight. Alright, we're going to open up that. Ooh, small table. Going to fold that one. Ace 9 offsuit's going to go. We're really going to tighten up here. Going to fold ace 5 suited. We could probably actually have called that. But we're working on tightening our rank, tightening ourselves up, because what happens is you put yourself. These opponents just don't fold enough, and what happens if you don't make your hands, and you'll see it how many times in the last week. How many times I've actually been chasing a straight and a flush and it doesn't get there, it's very frustrating. But the thing is, straights and well, especially flushes, they don't get there enough of the time. So you can start being top heavy and start playing hands. And that's the thing too, people don't fold enough. And you don't want people to fold because that's where the money is. Still got to have a 3-betting range, which is going to be ace queen. Let's try and steal with queen 5 suited, but it's not a great hand at all. Pocket eights can try and hold up there. That can typically happen. It gets with the marginal hands. Ace queen gets there. Hopefully we're all right. 10-9 suited. Probably a tough one. We're going to check behind with the 7. Probably check call the river there. It's fine. Make people learn their hands. We can go all the way. We're playing the board. Such a dead board. Alright, 5-4. Did close the action, but we're just getting rid of it. King Jack will open. That's fine. But we're going to be playing a lot tighter today. And probably a lot less 3-betting. Don't get me wrong. The strategy I was using is good, but not at this level. The strategy is great for, probably 10 NL. We'll probably kill them above, but we're trying to beat them at 2 NL. So we need to adjust our play and try to play more of a tighter range. 8-7 suited, we're going to go. Because we're going to be often 3-betted with 8-7 suited. It's a big difference when you're playing from the button though. Could have probably just called from behind there. We're just going to flat that with ace 2 suited. A lot of times people won't go for the squeeze at this levels. They still will, some of them. I'm going to fold king 9 suited just because he's the opener. He's under the gun. Alright, we got our first proper hand, pocket kings. We can bet there with queens we're betting. I'm happy with ace 8 as well. We could probably call here, but I'm going to let go because we're really at just after a 2 there. Alright, going to raise pocket 9s. Oh no, I'm going to flat actually pocket 9s there. Alright, going to let go of queens. Going to open up with jack 10. Going to open up with queen. And checking there with 10s. Alright, ace jack's flooding. We can do a bit of flooding today. We don't normally do. Normally we go nuts. 9s is on the tail end of the bad things. So we've got a lot of reverse supply dots there. So we've got to let go. We've got a straight there, but there's a flush out. We're still got to make the call. The call there. Pocket 9's going to flat. We do have a club. Hopefully another club comes out. Alright, so we hit the 7s. 9s could be good there. Need a king. Ace queen gets trips, which is nice. Alright, letting go of ace jack there. There's probably no point. Alright, I'm going to check raise him, I think. Alright, I'm going to throw a bet in there. I think we're good most of the time. Hit trips. Alright, so we raise the trips. Raise the set, sorry. Raise the set on the turn with the 6s. I'm just going to go in. Just all guns blazing. A lot of calling behind. Could have probably argued. I could have probably opened there with 7. Not 7-6. It was another one. All right, 7-6 is not drawing dead. There is a lot of gut shots going on. We can call there. We've got a 1 call. It's cheap enough to call there with 6s. Do hit nothing. We still doesn't change anything. King 3 will play. Just checking behind. Actually, we'll check there with 6s. We could be really bad there. It's a marginal hand at best. So we'll try to get to the river. I'm going to let go of 6s there. Sometimes he'll have a better pocket pair than us. Queen Jack just can't. Queen Jack offsuit just can't handle that raise. We're going to be dominated a lot of times. Got a flat Ace King. Ace King suited plays a lot differently than Ace King offsuit. Now he's going to overvalue his Ace Queen. Ace Queen gets there. Hopefully he's got a hand like Ace Jack. Got to throw a bet in there. If we get raised on, we might even have to fold. Hopefully he just calls behind with Ace 10 or Ace Jack, and then, you know, it's the end of the story. Still got to be, really got to make sure that we steal the blinds on the cash and run still. Okay, we still got to, he's giving us a cheap flush draw. Got to keep calling. Even though there's a book out there now. Unfortunately, we don't make it. That's fine though. We didn't put any extra in. Let's check behind. Queens are going to continue on. So we're going to try and play a little bit more skittish, so to speak. Especially even with our draws. It's a cheap price to try and get it spike at 6. There's a lot of gut shots coming in. He bets into us. I'm going to call one more. 29's gone. Alright, gotta bet the river with the flush. Goes all in. We're gonna let that go with queens. The first problem was when he did the turn bet into us. We probably could have let it go there. Maybe seems a little bit weak though. I got pocket queens again. Hopefully it deals. Yeah, ace queen offsuit, nice. I got flat king 2 suited. We finished the action down. Do have a heart, which is nice. Alright, got a fold king 2 there. No point. Probably shouldn't have called pre-flop. Alright, gonna check there. We could be in front, it could be well behind as well. We can call, we can throw a bet in here and be good there a lot of times. He might fold, he might call behind, and we get some value out of our hands. If we get raised on, we'll have to let go. Alright, pocket queens, we're coming in. Queens again. I don't know why I don't know, it seems to be one table where we're not actually, yeah, it's not auto topping up, so I don't know what's going on there. We'll check there, that's fine. Could have ace king, he could have a weak king. Alright, let go there. The flush is there now too. Plus an overcard. Plus he, you know, worst case scenario, we could be folding and he's got like an ace of clubs, or, you know, he's got that strong ace to flush. So he's got huge equity against us anyway. I got a call there, got a diamond. 10's got a call. Yeah, it's still cheap enough. I'm gonna let go because we don't really have enough there. Gotta check, we're gonna check the 10s. Probably check fold the 10s there. Yeah, and then we get to the river with 10s and we could actually be good there with a lot of 9s. Against 9s or 8s he might be betting with. He might think that we're actually trying to fold, just trying to slow play our major hands. Net a queen. Could have probably bet there. Actually got a net of 5 here. Would be nice. Just not a diamond. I hit a 4, but doesn't really help. I'm gonna let go ace king there. It's not great. Because a lot of times we could be dealing really bad there, even if we hit our hands. Ace king on a check raise. King jack's gone. Yep, check raise. Got to raise quite large. Just because we've got ace king, he could have king queen, getting trapped with these hands. I've got to snap it off. If he's got a better hand, so be it. It's got pocket threes. We trapped him, so the check raise was perfect. The only card that saves him was a 3. So I actually trapped him, and that was a really nice hand. So that is one way of playing the hands. I got a flat A6 suited just because of the fact that we can get a lot of spades. We have a lot going there. Just get a call. There's a gut shot. We hit top pair, but it's not a great hand. Missed everything with 10-9. We're going to bet this. We hit the straight. Got a flat A6. We're going to call with sixes. I'm just going to check here, and hopefully he checks the river. Probably could have shoved. 6 doesn't hold up against a big bet there in the turn. Probably should open up with Queen Jack suited. There's King hand. I'm not really sure what was going on there. I'm in the table. The stack size, it's not. All right, I'm going to call 7-6 suited. We're a bit deeper stacked, which is fine. On the tail end, we've got some reverse plied odds. Get a check there as well. If he's got hands like ace king, he's not going to show anything here. We've got 2 pair here. It's pretty exciting. We're going to call there. He could have hands like ace king. Yeah, ace 4 is gone. Can't handle another one. King queen offsuit is folding. We could have probably played it there. Get a check here. This is the worst card we could get. Now any any over pair he's got kills us. Lucky we didn't check raise the river. Or we didn't raise him on the river. He's got a flat ace-8 suited, which is fine. Probably could have played 7-3. I want to find that table that's got the low chip stacks for some reason. Yeah, just getting rid of the junk. Ace-8, we didn't put any money in really. Ace-10, we're going to put money in. Oh, that's the one. Sorry, I missed it. Ace-8 folding. 7-5's folding. Ace-9's folding. Sometimes he's throwing a 3-bet there, but not this time. Right, check folding there. We'll get a bet this one like we got the king. That's fine. When it's a dry board like that, you don't mind continuation betting. Got a 3-bet. Not 3-bet. Got to open up a little bit more expensive in the small blind since we've got a bad position. Once we're deeper stacked, we can start opening up our ranges a little bit more. I'm going to flat ace-jack there. Normally I do go for a squeeze. Not this time. Got a 3-bet there with ace-king. We've got position on him. Jacks, we've got a 3-bet. Just going to check this one. We've got top pair. Okay, kicker. Have to call. I think he's actually small stacked there as well. Okay, we've got a bet jacks there. It's the only chance we've got. Okay, so he doesn't show any value, so we're going to throw in some jacks. He's going in quite expensive there. We're going to fold ace-jack there. It's not a great hand. Could be the best hand, but chances are it's not. Ace-queen suited, nice. So you get the gist of what we're trying to get at the moment. Get a bet ace-king. I got a flat ace-queen. 3-bet, that's a 3-bet against the 3-bet. Good news, bad news. Okay, so definitely raising. We're definitely betting there. We're calling with a queen. You could definitely have jacks there. Now we're gonna call pretty much every turn bet. Gotta check there because there's a lot of dangerous cards coming. Have to call. We've got hearts now. And we're just gonna fold this one. He could have a jack. Unfortunately, didn't hit the hearts, and we lose out a bit there. Pocket 4s. 12s, we're going to try and spike a 5. Just one of those hands that we could probably get a lot of value from. 4s missed everything. Just going to fold that. It's fine. Ace jack's fine. We're going to open up. Pocket five's no more. King five's no good. We're going to open up a queen 10 offsuit. Because we're in the dealer button, we can still open up somewhat. We're not going to be totally... We're not going to be nitty. This table, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to leave it because it's a bad omen. It's not reopening. Alright, that's Queen 10 opens, he 3 bets us. We probably could have flattered. It's probably a little bit weak not defending. Alright, just need to make sure we don't get distracted. We're just got to open this up. Then go back to normal. We'll be a bit hot behind on the times a little bit. Just need to calm it down a little bit. Okay, flat out. Didn't call 7-6. Alright, there's a few time banks as we catch up. Sixes get there on the river. Hopefully it wins the hand. We played the sixes fine. Nines are raising. It's such a dry board we're folding. Such a dry board with folding pocket kings there. It's very tight, but it's such a dry board. Why else is he raising there? I mean, he could have... Okay, we got two pair there. He could have a stupid two pair hand there. So we're just getting out of the way. He could have queens or jacks there, I guess, but... The pot was quite low. He's going to get expensive though. Ace 5 offsuit. Folding king jack. Ace 7 folding. Alright, Ace 6 with folding. I just don't think we get there enough. So really just, what are we sitting at now? Just got 20 sitting behind us. So that's not bad. Jack 9 offsuit's no good. When it comes to offsuit, we'll probably Jack 10 offsuit. Alright, got a flat 10-2 suited. We hit a 2, which is nice. 9-3, we're gonna call. I'm gonna call one there. Just the fact that we've hit a pair. It's gonna be hard for him to hit a pair. We just hit the book there. Gonna bet it. Ace 4. Alright, I'm gonna bet this one like we got. We got it. 9-3 is gone. We tried our luck there. Sometimes you can flop it. We're just gonna continue betting here. Hopefully he's chasing a flush. We can check behind the king queen, just trying to keep the pot down low. Alright, we can bet this one now. We've got flushes coming in. Just going to continue betting here. Hopefully he's got trips with the aces, and then that's about it. I got a flat king queen offsuit. Even though flatting there is probably not great, that's an easy call. You could have king queen, and he's just trapping himself. 7-6 suited will open up. That's definitely fine. Really? I lost the hand. I lost that hand. I had a full house, I lost the hand. So he must have had a better full house. It happens quite a bit, actually. Alright, so we got it in fine, I think. King Queen, we get a call. We do have top pair, good kicker. Gotta get to the river. Alright, Queen 9, we're gonna open. Jack 10, gonna check it. Gonna see if we can just get to the river with the Queen Queen and just get the showdown. That was the whole point. You don't want to get blasted out of the water. Okay, so we've got a straight. So just gonna bet the straight. Nines aren't gonna hold up. Diamonds could be good there, but 9 of diamonds isn't great. I'm gonna fold 10-9. Especially in the small blind, especially on the blue tables. On the blue tables, it's going to be a lot more tighter in the small blinds. But on the cash and runs, we could probably have bet there. So on the blue tables, we're going to definitely tighten up a bit more. On the cash and runs, you can still play a little bit crazy. Alright, we'll call 9-7 suited. We'll call 6s there. Yeah, I can't believe Ace Four. It was a book. We booked it, but obviously we're in trouble. But he must have had just a bigger book there. We're gonna bet this one actually. He could have a 5 that he's excited about. Sixes will call one more. Goes all in. We're gonna let go. Ace 2 suited. 8-7 suited. Maybe we should have just called behind. Alright, got a flat 8-7 suited. We're in the button. Got a flat 4s. Gotta check the 4s. Alright. If everyone keeps betting, naturally the pot will rise up with the set of 4s. It's only when the board gets a little bit scarier. Alright, hit COD, so nothing is scary for at the moment. Queen 9's gone. Yeah, they keep betting, so we just keep calling. They'll get the red hot tip on the river when we shove them on the river, which is fine. We're gonna fold ace 10 there. It's probably a bit tight. All right, we're just gonna shove here and get quad 4s. We're not scared of everything. We know we beat them. It's the absolute nuts. Ace queen suited, we raise. This guy's a bit deeper stacked as well, but doesn't really matter too much. Got a fight here with ace queen. Ace queen suited. It's a fun hand to play post flop. Alright, so that pop up will just say that with congratulations on our big hand. It wasn't like a bad beat. If it was a bad beat, that would be a funny bad beat. Actually, it would be very tragic. I'm going to call here one more. Really need that diamond to come out. Yeah, I got $6 on that table now, which is nice. Hit trips on 5s, which is nice. We're just going to check it as well. Check behind with ace queen. We can't handle a raise, like similar to the other hand. Ace king is gone. All right, so he didn't bet it, so we need to force the what do you call it? We've got to force the situation now. So queen 9 suited, nice. We've hit 3s. We've got to check. Got to raise with ace king offsuit, especially out of the position. It's pretty tight to fold it, but sometimes you can argue the point of folding ace king, especially if you get a flop like ace king there. It just doesn't hit enough at the time. We can call once. We could probably have let go as well. Ace king beats a lot of his hands as well, unless he's got a 7 or a 6. There is a chance that he could put us on kings and aces already. When he does another bet again, it looks like he's just valuing in his pocket pair now. So you can argue the point of folding on the flop. You can argue the point of calling the flop. Because you just never know. Maybe you get... We could have just folded. Maybe he's already got, trips. And we're just drawing dead pretty much. Hit a 10. Ace 10. But we're not actually raising or anything like that. We're just letting them dictate the game. Which is pretty hard for me. Normally I do all the... we're going to cold call here with ace jack. We're in position though. Okay, so we've got a straight, and we're going to bet it now. Ace 10. Just going to call with ace 5. We're on the dealer button. This shoves all in. We've missed. No. Actually, we can call there. It's pretty cheap. I don't know if we can actually shove there a lot of the times. We're actually going to throw a bet in here though. If he doesn't have a jack, he could be folding. His bet was quite low, which means he's either goading us into... He's already got the made hand, or his hand's that weak that he's just hoping that we fold. So we're going to utilize his tell with his bet, and just we're going to attack him. So hopefully you don't see that hand again. It means he's folded, which I'm pretty much safe to say he's probably going to fold there. He's going to do two or one things. Or he's going to fold most times. But sometimes what happens is if they call there, you know you're dead because they're just trying to get you to just trying to goat you into bluffing. Some people might know that I've got some tendencies to bluff as well, so they could be really goading me. But at this rate, we're overthinking things because people don't think that far. They don't think enough at this level, and they're just playing their hands. And you really got to be careful. Still got an open ender. I don't know, he's laughing at. Who cares? We've got an open ender. I'm gonna fold there. It's fine. Maybe he's got two pair, which means could have been okay there with the equity, but I think at best we're at like 20% up against his range. I got a flat. King Jack's flooding there. We've got second pair. We're not going anywhere though. Ace Queen, we could have probably bet there. All right, got a flat there. Still got the second pair. We could probably actually call the river with second pair to a good, and we've got a good kicker as well. We've kept the pot control quite low, so we can actually call on the river. And then you actually force people to actually beat you at showdown, which is a lot harder than beating them, before you get to showdown. So there's a lot of cases here where we're not boosting up the pot. I'm gonna just check behind. I'm just gonna check there. We got ace. We had top kicker, top pair top kicker with the weak ace there. Fives could actually win there. We're gonna actually call this because it's pretty cheap, and we've got an ace. Jack nine's folding. We're gonna call one more. King seven suited. We're gonna open up the cutoff. It is quite wide there though. Yeah, it's call behind. Hopefully got an 8 there. He didn't bet again. Means he's got a weak hand. He could still have us beat. Did give us a chance to spike another card though. If we got an ace or hit trips, that would have been nice. If I'm Jack 10 there. Queen Jack. All these are gone. Yeah, the last video I was I looked back on it. I looked pretty tired. And I wasn't talking as well, but the whole thing is I was trying to concentrate, trying to beat the rut, which I think so far we're doing okay. But we did run into that ace forehand, which hit the book. That call is not going to destroy us, but it's more annoying than anything. We did have that monster hand on the other table, which was nice. Yeah, so we just probably could have stolen there. Just need to just remember the steal from the small blind, especially on the cash and run tables. Probably on the button as well, just because of the fact that how many times they steal, how many times they would have fold. All right, could have raised a little bit higher with queens there. It's gonna go 3.5. I did adjustment on the betting. Don't know if that's gonna be great. Ace 8, we hit top pair, okay kicker. Just did a set. We're just gonna bet it. It's a good bonus hand. We never used. I was just saying last video, or not last video, but just recently, we never really hit big on those type of tables. Ace Jack got two pairs. Gonna bet it. Two pairs quite scary. I'm gonna let go here. There's full hearts on the board. We didn't actually add any more to the table. We're just gonna continue betting here with top two pair. I think top two pair is pretty good in most cases. We're gonna check call the river. Unless he bets really solid, and then yeah, it's a slight call, so we just call here. We'll be good there some of the time, not all the time though. All right, kings, good. 9/8's getting out of the way. We'll open up pocket threes. We'll probably fold from under the gun pocket threes. Queens, beautiful hands. Our ladies are out. All right, got a 3-bet pocket jacks. Continue betting. Why does the board pair up? And every time it pairs up, they tend to always have it. Alright, just going to continue betting here with pocket queens. It's a nice hand. Maybe we are slightly playing pocket queens and pocket jacks slightly wrong, but I'm going to flat. No, I'm going to 4-bet kings there. I'm going to 4-bet maybe. I'm going to half bet the pot there and then get things in. Hopefully it hasn't got... Alright. We've got to go in. He might have aces there. Alright, he had queens. That's best case scenario. I've been on the... Often I've been on the other side of things. Even if at aces we spoke to king anyway, so that was nice. It's good to be on the other side of things. Pocket jacks actually won the hand as well, if you guys didn't pay attention to that. So pocket jacks actually won on the turn bet. So that was nice. Put fours are going to flat. Flat to his... because we got position there. And if we strike the 4, we're just calling all the way. And he's just going to give us his money, which should be nice. Easy way to play. Queen jack offsuit we're betting in. Especially from the cutoff. Alright, so we can flat pocket 9s. Got a flat king 8 suited there. Just going to check. We hit a set, but we're going to check it. Probably check raise there. No, we're going to call again. Actually, we're in a bit of trouble here. We're just going to check though, because there is a lot of outs coming out. We're a little bit vulnerable because there's a lot of straight call. There's a lot of straight draw, flush draws out there. So unless the board pairs up, which doesn't, I'm going to check there and raise him on the river hopefully and try and get some more value. Because we've played the hand quite weak. And if he's chasing a flush, throwing a bet there is just, he's not going to probably call. But he might throw a bluff in. Okay, queen jack, calling. We have to call with deep stack there. Queen jack offsuit though. Alright, doesn't really help us that flop, so we're just going from there. That's fine. I think we could have probably folded pre-flop. King, queen, suited. Probably could have checked behind. Hit a jack. We're not excited, but it's better than nothing. We've hit 2 pair, but it's a weak 2 pair. No diamonds. We're going to fold there. Our hand's just not doing good enough in that spot to make that call, even though it's 2 cents. Pretty much everything beats us. We don't actually beat anything. King 9, we're going to fold. Unless we're on the button, I think we'll call, but... aces. Nice. We could have just flooded 7-5 suited, actually. Probably should have done that. Alright, we open up 10-9 offsuit. He checks to us. We can throw a bet in. That'd be fine. Should just win there on... Pretty much open everything up on the button. Not too much though, but just enough to justify steals. Alright, Queen Jack offsuit. I'm not really happy with calling 3 bets with that hand. Just don't want... But if he was deep stack, that was the only argument we had. But we had one of the worst flops for... we can just flat this one, ace king. Gotta miss the board a lot of the times. We didn't hit the board. We did hit the board, so that was a good scenario. Got 2's calling. Ace king is throwing coins in, which is nice. Probably check raise him. He could still have aces there. It's gonna check there, and then hopefully he throws in a bet, and we just call him. Hopefully he values himself. If not, we still win a nice pot regardless. King, queen, we're folding. Ace four's folding. 8-7 offsuit's folding. Everything is folding at the moment. All flat ace king there. We are deep stacked, so probably could have opened up a bit more. Gets a deeper stack, he might actually not realize what we're doing. So he might actually, it's going to be a low board. I think if you're both deep stacked, a lot of people will behave themselves because they're trying to protect themselves. Ace King's just going to get out of the way. We actually lost the bare minimum with Ace King just then by missing the flop and not, you know, we might have won some hands there pre-flop betting, but I don't know. I think we're just trying to work on where we're losing a lot of money, and I think just we played too aggressively and people just not folding, and we just got frustrated by not making our hands. So that is the plan anyway. So you can sort of get an idea of what we're trying to do. Hopefully it's working. I've got a feeling it is. I mean, we're sitting at 16 though, so it means we've lost a few hands though. But we've also won a few hands, as you can see. I've got a flat jacks there. Definitely betting pocket kings. Top two, we're betting. Gonna check there with king, jacks. Jacks are going to get asked a question probably. I'm just going to continue aggression with kings. Such a low bet. I'm going to call 16 cents. Just that if we spike an ace, spike a jack, we might be pretty good there. Alright, I'm going to actually go for a raise there with ace king. Just the fact that we can't have more than two people in the pot. We just don't do as good. Happy to go ace king there. Hopefully he hasn't hit. Eight's going to fold. It's the third best pair. Yeah, we're just going to check there and hopefully win the hand. We're going to see what he's got. He could have aces there. He could have a lot of things there. Okay, he had pocket nine, so that was nice. Well played. That's a well played hand. So good job there for me. All right. 5-4, net a 6. Yep, he missed his card. That's unfortunate for him. Only for the fact that, you know, we've already cashed out. So I don't really mind if he gets his card at the end. Spike of 4 at the end. I don't know if we're going to get showdown or not. King 6 is missed. 5-4, we're going to let go. Not going to flat 6-4 there. The deeper you are, the more you can start calling randomly, like your backdoor flush draws, backdoor straight draws. That's why in high stakes poker and stuff like that, like if you ever watch that series, you'll see him. They'll play so wide. We're going to call one more just because there's a king out there, and if we spike a 5, chances are we could definitely have the best hand. Now that things have changed though, so pocket 5s we're going to probably fold. Actually got a spade, so hopefully checks behind will win the hands. So who knows? King Queen got a raise. King Queen offsuit just does not play well post flop. I'm going to call one with 9s. Check with 7-3. Got an open ender, but it's not a great. It could have reverse implied odds for the pocket 9s. Okay, so we just check behind there. Hit trips, got a call now. We just got to make it to the river cheap enough to, you know, show our value. 7-3's just missed, but we didn't put anything extra in the pot. We could probably do a half bet here. We got a value bet on the river there. 9-5, we could call this one. We've got hearts coming. We do have a straight value, I guess, but I don't know if we actually hit it. But it was cheap enough that it doesn't matter. If he bets us, we're just gonna fold. So pocket 9s need to check fold. Sometimes we'll be good there as well. Not going anywhere there. 1, 2, 3. No, we just wasn't a heart, so we gotta let go there. We didn't put that much in there. With the pocket 9s, we just did not put much in there. We caught him once and it continues, so we're gonna fold. We had the second best pair, which is not the worst hand, but you want to make it to the river cheap, and He's making it expensive, which means he might have a better hand. Okay, 8-5 offset's gone. Can't close down the deal, so yeah, that ace suited hand is fold, because what happens is if he 4-bets us, you know, we're actually calling a 3-bet to fold a 4-bet, and it's just not, this doesn't feel great. I'm going to call behind with ace-5. We block a few squeeze bets there. Pocket 3, he's going to fold there. It was a cheap bet, but everything's pretty cheap with ace-5 offsuit as well. Queen 3 is no good. 6s are going to let go. We missed. Let's check there. He's slowing up. We could have probably thrown a bet in there and won the board. Especially when you start lowering your aggression. Their checks seem to be a bit more. I don't know. You seem to see a little bit more when you're not the one wheeling and dealing. Jacks pair up. We could actually call this. It was cheap enough anyway, so we could actually call that, and he could actually be bluffing there a lot of the times. He could also have better pockets than us, but he could just have pretty much air because he did slow down on the turn. So if he was defending something and he was worried, he was definitely going to be betting that turn. So I think that bet on the river does not make sense. Okay, got 2 pair, got a bet there. And even if we're wrong, there was not much in the pot, so okay, get a bet again. We've got the top 2 pair. He could have a 7, so we might be likely to fold it if need be. 4 hearts on the board, just gotta check that. We can't raise. Just gotta check. I'm gonna call King Queen just because we can still spike an overcard. Yeah, same thing again. It looks like he's trying to trap us. Just small little bets there. We keep going along. No, he could be doing that with aces. Not with an ace, but ace high, and then we'd lose to ace high. I'm going to bet there just because it's a low board. Jack 10's calling along. We've got the odds. King Queen's gone. Just didn't get that open-ended straight. Perfect board for Jack 10. We're just going to check there. Probably could have just bet shoved the river with Jack 10. They could have a book as well. Alright, we have to, they don't have much behind them. So we're just going to show all our equity by shoving there. If they've already got a book already, then we've shoved it in the wrong spot. They could be folding. If it doesn't come up, they could have all folded that. And then that's a really bad fold for them. Okay, we missed, I think. That's a shame. I'm going to call one more. Trying to get a diamond. King Queen can show. Whiffed it with King Queen, Queen 9. I don't know. Jack 10 suited. I think the shove was fine. There was 2 other people in the pot. It's easy to judge when you already know the results of the hand, but when you don't know the results of the hand, and when you fold there, you're not getting your full equity anyway. So this shoving there just makes sense. We hit trips there. King 9's gone. 10-6 is gone. I gotta check call the river. Higher up, people will actually start shoving you on the river when you're doing that. We can just call here. There's hearts on the board as well. I'm just going to check call. Ace 8 whiffs. Ace King whiffs, and it's just a board where you don't throw a bet in because people are calling no matter what. I'm going to bet there. We hit top pair on the river. Hit a pair. Normally I want to bet so bad, but I'm going to check it. Okay, I've got a call. Two pair. We're just going to check call actually, the river. Aces is betting again. Kings are checking because now it's terrible. Alright, we'll call behind. Hopefully we hit our flush. If not, we don't get there, unfortunately. Hit a book with kings, which is nice. Hopefully get raised on the river. What are we looking at? Damn, it's down to 14 now. Okay. Yeah, it goes all in now, but unfortunate. If we hit our diamond, then it was us probably shoving it in. He hit the fold. We pocket nines, which is nice. Hit a set. Everyone checked to us, so we get a bet there. And Jack's betting. Opening ace 8 offsuit. King Jack, we've got position. We're going to flat. Pocket Jack's got a call. Got a raise in Pocket Jacks. Yeah, it's gonna follow in. We need a Jack here because Ace King will be good there a lot of the time. So we need to actually let go of King Jack when we're getting the hints that we've been outdone. We've got arguments to gotta let go of King Jack there. We're gonna be outdone there a lot of times, but if you have two pairs, sometimes you should be good. Jack's gonna check call. Tens have got a lot of draws coming our way. We're just gonna call it. Alright, there's a lot of danger out there. Just gonna fold the tens. He's not slowing down. Just gonna check call the river with jacks. Yep, I've hit top pair, good kicker with jacks. There's a friend straddling again. 3-2, gonna fold. Not gonna chase a straight while there's a straight on the board, where there's a flush on the board already. I'm gonna flat tens, especially out of position. Ace 10 offsuit's folding. Need a 6. Queen 10, gonna flat. Alright, hit us straight, we're gonna bet it. But I think there's a flush out there, so you gotta be a little bit careful. I gotta check raise the river. I gotta check raise the turn. Tens aren't going anywhere yet. There's a lot going on. Threes are gone. I think tens made it to the river. I just gotta check behind again. I'm gonna call him behind on the turn, see what he does. Now I'm gonna check again. Alright, it's a little bit scary now. There's a lot of dangerous things going on that board. Queen 10. Wow, he's got the ace of diamonds. Is the ace of spades, I mean. If he's got the ace of spades, the bad beat will pop up. I got cooled. Seriously? Oh, did I win? Seriously? Yeah, there's the spades. Really? Or maybe not. Maybe I did win the hand. But I don't know. I think we can't fold a book there, but ace of spades. A lot of people bluff that maybe. It's a royal flush as well. Tens aren't going anywhere. Ace 10's betting there. 6-5 suited, we're going to call behind. I should have bet there. We've got an open-ended flush draw. 8-6 suited's gone. Ace 10's gone. Got 2 pair there. Got a bet it. Check behind with 7-6 suited. Check non-offsuit, we're opening up. Let's check behind here. Hopefully I got the best hand. I've ripped it there a few times and been caught down by better. So we can't be 100% convinced there that we've got the best hand. Alright, I got a bet ace-8 suited. I got a straight there, so I got a bet up. Jack 9's gone. Got to bet the king. Got a flat ace-3 suited. 9-8 offsuit, we're going to try and steal. Need a 4. Need a 4 for ace-3 suited. No help there, we're going to just whip it and throw a bet in, see what happens. Yep, folding ace-3 off suited. I gotta bet the ace there, just the fact that there's a lot of nice draws coming through. Folding a couple, calling 5s. Ace-jack offsuit's not joining the party. All the 5s need a help. Ace-jack's gone. We'll bet a set of 5s now. Ace-10 offsuit, we did fold. Could argue a point of folding king-queen under the gun. Really just tightening up a little bit here. People just like to go all in with those gold tables. Alright, we're quite deep stacked. So we can call. Some could argue it's a 4-bet there as well, but it's gonna go, it's fine. Need a lot of help with king queen. Alright, open ender with threes. We'll probably call a turn bets. Check 9 suited. I'm gonna check raise the river. Hopefully he does a bet. I check raise the turn because we need him to hold some ace hearts in his hand. It's going to continue betting quite strong there. Check 9. Just remember that flag that 3-bet us. Alright, queens. Alright, some flooding going on. Alright, we've got a diamond, which is good enough. Stealing going on with kings. We'll bet king jack, even though could be in a lot of trouble. I'm gonna bet king 8 suited. We tried to steal there, so we had the aggression, pre-flop aggression, so we continue betting there. Sometimes we do check calling. Alright, I'm gonna rip the river with pretty much anything. Hopefully he shoves us on the turn. We're not betting quite expensive. Check 7's is folding. King queen offsuit's getting out of the way. Yeah, just betting the river. We should get paid there. Unless if he's got a set of kings there, which sometimes it does happen. It's just poker. There's not much you can do. It's just bad luck. I'm gonna bet there with the ace because there's a lot of dangerous cards on the river coming out. We need to defend our hand somewhat. Ace queen, we've got top pair. I'm gonna throw a bet in here, just the fact that we've got flush draw now. So even if we're bad, we can still be really good. Gonna check call the river. Yeah, no, it was only cheap, so with the ace 4 hand, so. But yeah, with our marginal hands, we're really adapting, just trying to keep things quite low. Heads up, we get a 3-bet jacks. Jacks heads up, we're playing aggressive. So he knows that we're going to be quite heavy. We're going to be heavy-handed from the blinds. So he's more likely to find a fold. Unless he's got a queen, but if he doesn't have a queen, he's not going to call there a lot of times. And that's the ideal spot where we want to bet. Queen 10. Alright, some tight folds. Door 2's makes the river. Jack 7 dived around, but we have showdown value, but we didn't get... We got the showdown, which was the main thing. It's got mid pair, got 2 pair here, we gotta bet it. Alright, hit a set on the river, just gotta bet it. Probably call a little raise maybe. But there is a flush out there. We'll hit the book now. Gotta bet that out and just see if we get raised on. King 3's gone. Let's see, offsuit. Probably argue folding pocket fours there. It's cheap enough to call with pocket fives. Yeah, just got to call behind, check behind with pause, go for a pre-turn card. Pocket five's going. Alright, got ace king offsuit. Yeah, there's a 3 diamonds out there, so even our hand will could be a bit of poison in there if we hit our 4. I think the 4 diamonds could be in a lot of trouble. All in, far out. They go all in pretty easy sometimes because they don't know how to play post flop, so they just try and shove all in. Get a flat 6s in position. Let's try and set 9. Get a call once there with pocket 5s. See if we can spike a 5 on the turn. He's betting quite good, so if we hit our card like that, he's going to get trapped all the way to the bank, unless he's got a 3. There you go. Alright, I'm going to call one more with 6s and see if we can hit a 6 there as well. Glad if you guys are watching this, you actually can see that. That's the reason why you do make those calls sometimes. You make a bad call, but knowing that they're going to get things in. So a lot of times he could have ace king here, but he would have slowed down, so you make the flop call there. And he could have slowed down on the flop, but he didn't. On the turn, but he didn't, which means he might have something. Could have a pocket pair, kings or aces, just trying to value in a queen. And then sometimes he could be bluffing and we've hit our set and we just call him down. That's fine as well. Alright, got ace king suited, which is nice. Alright, gotta open up there with queen jack, put the small blind. Got a 3-bet there with ace king. Just gotta throw a bluff in with the ace on the board coming out. It's cheap enough to call with 3s. I'm gonna let go. We could have actually had the best hand there. Yeah, we could have actually thrown a value bet in on the flop or when the jack come out, meaning that a lot of hands. Yeah, when the jack pairs up, there's a huge chance that we actually have the best hand with ace king because we've got the best 2 overcards on the board. I mean, I know recent times that, you know, we've had pocket kings, pocket aces, and the board pairs up, and they often have it. It's really frustrating, but you can't get conditioned to it because it doesn't always happen. It feels like it happens. Oh, we hit a 5. Get a call. I've got a feeling he's gonna go nuts. It's gonna be an expensive mistake if we're in. It's gonna be a really expensive mistake if we're wrong. Ace queen calling, open ender with ace jack, 9-6 getting in there. Alright, just gonna check here. I think we make it. Hopefully everyone checks behind and we just win the hand. We just don't want to get blown off the hand. Hit top pair. We can't really throw a bet in there with. Pocket 2s, let him go. I got a call. Actually, I don't know. That wasn't the table anyway. What? It was a split? Really? It was a split? No. Alright, we whiffed ace queen. Down to 11, Jesus. Alright, ace jack, we've hit top pair, we could continue betting there. I'll call once, because there's a lot of times he'll have an overcards that we're actually better than him, and he should start slowing down. We're just going to check there. We should win with pocket 5s. The jack's really slowing down a bit if he's got So we don't need to throw in any more money there and get blown off the hand. So we just go to the river and he just checks behind and he's just got a whiffed hand. I don't know what I was thinking with that 5-2 hand. We hit trips. No, that was the quads hand. We just closed that down. That was the quads hand before. We can check behind. We can call behind 20 cents. It's fine. He doesn't know what we've got. Goes all in. I'm going to fold there because we whiffed. Alright, top two pair. We're going to, with ace king, we're better. Hit second best pair. We're going to call. Try and get to a low. Actually, continue betting here because we've got the king now, the king of diamonds. Alright, he checks. We're going to bet it. Just going to continue betting here. Yeah, gonna fold king jack. He let us know that he's in front. All in shoves. Okay. You know why he's scared of all the draws that we've got there? People do that when they're scared and then they lose value with their hands. What do we got? 11. Alright, call sevens. Queen jack, we're calling. Not a bad board for sevens. Maybe we're doing okay. We'll call queen jack. Just we'll check behind. We've hit the jack, so we can. Yeah, we can call here. This is fine. I mean, a lot of people will throw the bluff in. Sevens are going. Fours are going. I think we've been alright. I think we're playing considerably. I don't know. In the comments, let me know what you guys are thinking. Are we playing better today or worse? What do you reckon? We're playing different, slightly different. I mean, the big factor is the bankroll at the end of the day, but what's the initial feeling of it? Okay, ace queen suited. We're playing a lot more calmer. I'm gonna call there. Got top pair. Okay, kicker. Just gonna check there. Alright, gotta let go. Sometimes they top pair, top kicker with ace queen. We're gonna be aggressive with. Check 9 suited. Just gonna call. Not gonna 3-bet against under the gun range. Just gonna check with ace king there. Jack 9, there's an ace. Yeah, Jack 9's is gone. Yeah, just gonna call the river bet there and just hopefully win a small pot. Can't really raise with ace king there. I don't know. It's been a couple times where we've had those. I'm just going back to the whole full house scenarios where we've had a funky two bad cards, but then we get the full house and we just get a cool. It's happened a couple times. Queen jack suited with under the gun was a bit loose to what we're doing. Yeah, ace queen offsuit. Okay, we'll flat queen jack suited. Definitely a hand to play. Okay, now we just check call the flop. reassess on the turn. Now we're going to draw. So if we're wrong, we can still hit our flush. We can check there, and he checks through. That'll be fine as well. He might try and bluff, and that's fine as well. It actually makes this harder to get bluffed on as well. And you know what? If he throws the bluff in as well, he's going to get the horrible call, and there's a chance he's got ace jack there as well. Be in trouble, but actually it doesn't matter because the jack is good no matter what. Because there was jacks and sevens full, so chances are there was no better hand out there. There was no cards higher than jack on the board. 5-2 suited, we have a lot of turn cards coming out in our favor. That wasn't one of them. We're just going to bet it and then fold if he... Yeah, we're just going to fold there. That's fine. We tried just bluffing the turn there. I'm going to check raise. Could check raise that. Check raise the river, but who knows? He might not do anything about it. 7-5. We hit the river. Got a flat ace king, especially in position, which should be nice. Hopefully, just depends on the flop. Yeah, we've got ace king. A lot of times they'll have king queen, king jack, and they just call it. They just keep betting into us like this. Hopefully he's got no hearts. We don't have a heart, so there's a high chance he's got a heart. I think he's got 2 hearts there, so we just let go. As soon as there's 3 hearts on the board, we were on high alert. We weren't excited. We were excited about... Oh, we hit trips there, get better. We were excited about the prospect there, top pair, top kicker, but a 4th heart goes out there on the turn. We're just dead. Yeah, top pair, top kicker. It's nice hands. It's queen offsuit. Let's get a check there. Gonna bet the top pair. Good kicker. Alright, got a call ace queen. Alright, we hit top pair with the ace queen hand. Good news, bad news is it's a scary board, but hopefully it's a scary board for our opponent as well. We have to call because king could actually save the day for us here. King could destroy our day there though. Drawing to a 10, so we'll call. Just gonna check there. Might not actually save the day. Got a min bet there. Do have a straight. He's gonna raise us otherwise. Check 9 just gets no love at all. It's a small pot though. Alright, pocket fires are going in. 10-9 we try and steal. 8s we're not excited about. Go to the next hand. It's cheap enough that we're going to try and spike an 8. Alright, 8s are going very soon. Unless of course they give us a real cheap price. Yeah, 8s don't get there. I've got to let go. Alright, got a call with 5s there. We've got to open. We've got a straight draw there. Probably could have bluffed the king queen. 5s could be good there. especially against 2 overcards. Jacks are betting. When 10's opening up in the cutoff. Trying to steal with Jack 7. Not going to try and steal as much from the blue tables though. Steals there. King 10 we threw a C bet in. King Queen gets nothing. We could probably have called once, but Ace King suited, we're betting quite big. Some king suited hands coming in. The board pairs up, which means that we could still have the best hand. So actually could be betting for value there. Also could be turning our hand into a bluff. A lot of hands will be folding there with overcards. And you just win a nice hand with Ace King. Got a call there, got flush draw. 3 betting with Jacks. Ace Queen. Then go there. Just gonna check behind, get the free river. The flat Ace. Yeah. Missed everything there. Just gotta whiff it and just do a bet on the river. See what happens. Go bet the flush there. Continue betting there. We've got a strong flush. It's not like a weak flush there. Ace Queen just misses everything. It's got a call with Ace 6 suited. It's always pretty, this table, isn't it? I'm going to call with 4-3 suited. I know it's loose, but we are deep stacked there. I probably could have called the river. We beat some King Jack hands there on the gold table. 4-3 doesn't seem to be getting any love there, so we let it go. We did have 3, but got to be really very careful with those type of hands. Probably missed the steal with King High. I'm gonna let go King 5. Hopefully the flush wasn't coming that time. Yeah, Ace Queen. We've got 2 overs, so we'll call it. Now that the board pairs up, we're probably more likely to be a bit reluctant. But now he's King High cards. He's sort of valued himself in. Like he value betted himself on the flop, so it means our call was actually good. Ace 9 suited, we call. Got an open ender. Check behind to get another 4, hopefully. Wasn't getting anything. Whoa, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna check raise. I'm gonna raise on the river. Okay, so we call the 9. You could have King 9. What would we call? Just a flat call there. Don't think we can justify a raise. We don't have the absolute nuts. Okay, got kings there against someone who's small stacked. I got a trips, but 2s. How often is someone gonna have 2s there? 10-9, we got mid pair. We're just gonna. Or we could have argued the fold there, but we continue betting. trips. Yeah, we got to the river. That was the main thing. Just gotta check the fours. Just gotta call the sixes. I could spot a 7, but we could have reverse flight odds there. So I gotta let go. Because even if we do hit our card, we could have the worst hand. Which means our call's even worse when you're drawing dead. 6-2's gone. What's our we're at 10 now. So it's hard to see where we're at the moment, just with the amount of. But we do have some tables, you know, obviously they've got money on them, so it's not like we're going too bad. Yeah, got a $6 table there. Yeah, King 9 just whiffed it. That guy again. I remember the flag. Alright, so gotta keep an eye on that guy. I'll tell you which one it is. Or was that table just flashed up very quickly? Yeah, this table here. Gotta keep an eye on this guy. Alright. Jack 9 suited, we're just gonna fly. We're not gonna 3-bet. Got 5 jacks. We're in position. Jack 9 we can throw a bet in. Ace Queen just gonna. We're gonna bet here he can fold a lot of overcards. So he'll have us beat a lot of the times. I'm gonna call here, try and spike a spade on flop. Jackson's gonna call him down. Probably could raise him on the turn. Hopefully he throws a big bet in. Okay, we're going to throw a bet in here. We need a jack, but we're just going to throw a bet there anyway. And just test him. Maybe he doesn't like that queen. It's a big bet. We don't need to raise it there. And we can get stacks in on the river. Alright, hit a king. Do some. He's going to go all in with the jack hand, I believe. It's so expensive. That was pretty cheeky. He goes all in here. I'm gonna call spades. Doesn't make sense, but you never know. I don't think he's got spades, but he could still easily have spades there. But it just doesn't make sense. He was being quite rich before that. I'm gonna check raise the top 2 pair there. Pocket 10s is going. Just because the other guy could actually bet. Alright, we're going to raise there with ace 10. It's a lot of draws coming in. We want to charge him. We don't want to get outdrawn. And top 2 pairs, a big difference. The only thing we have to worry about is a set there. But a lot of drawing hands there will probably fold and get out of the way, and they'll be fine. 10-3 will call. Yeah, I think see, we beat him. That was a nice hand. I think the way he played it was purely the fact that he probably had a sticky aces, or yeah, he just had a sticky overpair that he just didn't want to get rid of. You usually see that. Like, we've done that before. Oh, kings, king 9 suited. It's definitely a hand we want to try and steal, which we stole, which is fine. Checking their kings, it's not great. We need a jack there to save the day. But we could probably go for a value bet on the river, because a lot of... Well, that can happen too. We might not have the worst hand. He could easily have a jack there though, but... You could have a lot of underpairs. I just don't know what's going to call there. Top pair, top kicker, just gonna bet it. 10s need help. I'm just gonna call King Queen, but not gonna be excited about it. It's one of those hands where if you get the flush, you still only got queen of queen high flush. Yeah, I'm just gonna let go. It's just no point. Top pair. Okay, kicker. Got to defend it though. King being out on the board makes it harder for him to actually have a hand. Alright, we've got aces. We're going to be asked the question, it looks like, at this stage. Crazy getting out the way. Alright, I'm letting go of aces there. Because we could often be beat there. Gets two other players, post flop, you're just not going to hold up as much with two other players. And you've got one person going in. This is the guy we just bet. He's going to call and lose. It was only a matter of time before we ran into that. Yeah, see, I told you. That was the guy we were keeping an eye on. Nice. Jack 10. Got a call. I had a queen though, but it's not a great call. Yeah, queen 4. Unless we get runner. Jack 10 might actually get to the river, which is actually amazing in itself. Which means if it gets to the river... okay, it's about there. It was amazing in itself to get that far, because if you checked, we might actually have half a chance of winning there. Because it means we probably have an under pair. An open-ender with that 6, but a lot of reverse implied odds go to that hand. So we're going to let go. Because if he had a 10, he could be sitting on Jack Queen. He's not doing big bets either. But yeah, there's just no point there. But deep stack, I'm going to call A7 suited. That's a nice flop for us actually, because we're trying to get a draw. We're deep stacked as well. Hopefully he checks. Get a check raise. I'm gonna throw a bet in there. Hopefully he just folds. I just think that guy was sensible and he's deep stacked as well. So he could actually have been worried about our hand as well. It actually makes sense to actually throw a bet in there just to test his waters. Because he could easily have ace king there, which we don't beat.
I'm gonna take you on a trip of your life. There is no escape. There is no escape. There is no escape. There is no escape.
I got pocket kings. Yesterday, pocket kings was the worst hand of the game. It was nice to see the other guy went back in there. We had a set with kings, but good news, bad news. Nines get there on the river, which is nice. Hopefully Jack sees the end of the day on the turn. Gonna fold with nines. Couldn't really find a call. Sixes could have. A couple of flats going on. Alright, I'm gonna bet 6-5 actually. Need the board to pair up. We hit a set, but that hit a set, but it's dangerous. I'm gonna call. He's got jacks, nice hand for us. 6-5 we need. 6-5 we need. Not that card. We had open-ended straight, so we're more likely to call it. He dodged the bullet. And because he bet quite expensive there, you know, maybe hit his set as well there. Alright, got kings there, get a bet. Couple of hands were folding. I just got a bet there and just hope everyone folds, but give up on the hand otherwise. Sixes are gonna fold or call. I'm gonna let go of sixes there because we're quite deep stacked. The other guy the other guy up the top in the undergun was ready to react as well. I got a set of threes, got a call. Got a threes, got a fold there. Jack's got a check. Got a raise with ace king offsuit being out of position. I'm gonna raise him actually quite. Oh, actually, it's not really a big raise. I can call here and just call his river bet. I'm gonna call one. Got a heart, so gonna bet that one with ace king. Yeah, that was always gonna happen. He was gonna just throw it in on all rivers, so we weren't really. Whatever happens, happens there. I mean, he was gonna do it with any card that comes out in the river. Sometimes it benefits him, sometimes it won't. Get a pair, flush draw, get a bet. Good check there, hopefully get to the river. Hopefully got a diamond. Wouldn't mind a queen as well, that'd be nice as well. Looks like ace king actually got folded too, so that was a nice hand for us. Blue hands aren't loading up. Queen misses, but we got showdown value, but if he bets we can't really call. Alright, gotta bet that one. We got a gut shot flush draw, but we got overcard. We got the ace, remember. Alright, we hit a set, we're gonna call him down, see what he's gonna do. Hopefully he bets a bit bigger. Yeah, he's a bit slightly bigger, he's not excited about it, but he's betting a bit bigger. Let's get a shove here. We got a book, so if he's got a straight, he's gonna call. Hopefully I just checked that pocket threes. Sometimes it loads up like that, it's a bit bad. Doesn't happen enough to be concerned though. Yeah, it could be just check folding. Hopefully he didn't have a set. 8 trips. Alright. Yeah, we're just calling down. I think he's valuing himself with the kings anyway. Alright, so I got a $6.50 table, a $5.50 table, $4 table. So we mustn't be doing too bad. Whiffed everything here, that's a shame. Jack's excited. Sevens are going for a bet. Probably shouldn't have done that with the bet with sevens. One can argue. But he's got overcards and he folds. That's perfectly normal. Jacks are betting like they got an ace in their hand. It's one of those times you just close your eyes. Just made sure we weren't stuck on the blue. Sometimes the blue tables get stuck. I get a 9, but just check and get to the river. Call pocket 3s is fine. I got a bet 2 pair there, it's fine. Can we call a raise though? I don't know, but I'm gonna call 13 cents. I think it's cheap enough. And 7 suitors gonna open up. Your top pair, okay, kicker. We're not gonna boost the pot at all here. Pocket 3 is gone. Your top pair, top kicker. It's not a great top kicker. Alright, so we can call 1 here and just hopefully this folds. If he bets us into it again on the river, we're going to have to reassess and see what we're looking at. Can't call 2 cents cheap, but yeah. Ten two actually got called, which is a shame. Yeah, we'll bet there and let go with the 10-2 because 10-2's really got no chance. Alright, I'm gonna call there. We've got top pair. Alright, got got 3/4 bet there. We've got trips and we're gonna defend against worse hands. Probably got to check call the river there. We do have trips with aces here. Yeah, let me just get to the river. 4 cents. I'm not folding 4 cents. Hit a set, but it's a dangerous board. Yeah, it was. I'm not gonna worry about 4 cents. Could have probably possibly had the worst hand with trips as well. The 9's always calling there. We'll call. I will bet 1 with 9s and value him in. If he calls, and go from there. Really? I will fold. Maybe it was a bad fold, but does he really have ace suited spades? I don't know. The top of hand makes sense though. I mean, it's the only time we put him on an ace something hand. I mean, he's folding everything else, but ace something suited hand there. So it makes sense that, you know, he's got the flush. We've hit a book with king, but we're going to bet it, and hopefully he doesn't have a 9. Hopefully he's got a queen. Gonna bet that one. Need a jack. Check our hearts for straight flush, I think it was. Yeah, just continue betting. Anything that beats us is a ace high flush though.
Let's try it. If you're not too sure.
Just gonna continue betting here. That's fine. You could have a lower flush quite easily there. Ace 3 suited, normally fold in that scenario, but we've got to call and just hope no one can call bets us. Need a 10 for king queen offsuit. Alright, we spike it, we've got to check raise. We get the check raise happening. Guy's deep stacked as well, so maybe what's going to happen there. I've got a gut shot. Was hoping to improve a bit more dramatically than that. We can check call. We've got a bluff catcher. That's about it. 10s, we're going to call just to hope. Yeah, it's just a bluff catcher. Tens make it to the river. It's amazing. We could call with 10. King 10 and just hope to spike something on the river. We've got a bluff catcher again, we can call that. I'm going to bet ace king suited. I'm going to continue betting there. We've got the king of diamonds. So they're still sitting at about $14, which is not too bad. With a bit of money on the table, so that looks pretty good for us. Definitely, I think we're definitely happy with the way we're playing. I got 2 overcards. Queen 7 suit is getting frisky. King jack offsuit's not. Get a call with ace jack. It's an okay hand. It's just flat. I'm gonna raise the ace queen. Yeah, just gotta check behind. Hopefully win the flop. If we bet there and get raised on, we just gonna we can't call. I'm gonna bet they've got no chance of winning their hand, I think. We could have a flush there a lot of the times. Just call behind, get the free river with queen 9 suited. Wrong table, but we got queen. So I had a second pair. Absolutely no help at all. Check behind. That's fine. That was our friend that never folds. So we're just going to fold to that bet. Yep, go for some steals, which is fine. Top pair, bad kicker. It's same thing again. Be quite passive, but you know, get a call. He trips, but it doesn't change anything. We're either well ahead or not. Jack 9 will throw a bet in. Hopefully we spike our card on the river. Alright, we've got a bad kicker, we've got to let go. We'll find a better spot for that guy. tens are calling. Alright, we've got it set for tens. Need the board to pair up. Tens, Jesus. Worst card. Queen 10's gone. Now I got a call. Just need that board to pair up with the tens. If he's got ace king, he's going all in. We'll have to find a fold. He must know that we've got something. He checks behind, we're happy. Because he might mean he's just got like a top pair type hand and we crush that. Or even a 2-pair hand. But he knows that there's a flush straight out there. We're in trouble there with top pair, top hand. There's a lot of draws coming out. Probably could argue about raising there. Alright, let's get to the river. It's a cheap hand. Especially for a top pair, top kicker type hand, but there's a lot of dangers on there. Alright, we've hit a 5, we'll call it. Very expensive, we're gonna fold that one. Didn't spike out 5 on the other one, a king 5 hand. But we're really chasing flushes, we weren't really chasing hitting up here. Alright, min bet. Alright, jacks will just flat and just hope to hit a set. Alright, way ahead, way behind scenario again with jacks. Someone still could have queens as well. Let's just get out of there. Someone could have a 10, someone could have higher pocket pairs. It's just not worth it. We're trying to... Against the multi-way pot, we're playing it like a small pocket pair. And that's how we handled things that time. Ah, quad fires in the end. Ah, damn. The time we don't actually go for it on the turn, we would have got it. Just got to make sure we don't over commit ourselves in the future hands thinking it's going to happen the next time and then lose out. Ace-3 could be good there. Happy to get through the river. Just win that small pot. Alright, Ace-King suited. Whiffed it. Go, Ace-King. We could have called 2 cents, really. Could he be doing it with King-Queen? Okay, we've got 2 pair with Jack, with that funky Jack. Pocket 7s, here we go. Get a free turn card, which is always nice. Absolutely no love. So we're lucky we stopped when we did. Scary board for 7s. Sometimes you can find a hero call double paired board, but I really don't think that was one of them. Letting go jacks there. We tried our luck. Probably could have folded pre-flop. That's how tight these guys are. Still sitting at 14 in the background, which is nice. It's nice to see that things slowed down. So I think we're doing okay. Obviously the judges are still in at the moment until we close the final tables. Jack 10's gone. Needed 2 for pocket 3s to be happy, but we get counterfeited with pocket 3s actually. I'm going to call here just the extra coins on the table. Or the dead money on the table just sitting there. Pocket 3s, we don't actually beat anything. Even a king beats us. Well, that's pretty sad. If we wanted to win the hand there, we'd have to actually raise. Alright, so pocket 6s he checks to us, right? So that could mean 2 things. It could mean he's like ace queen. But it also means he could have already had a set of kings and he's trying to slow play. So the only reason why we called 2 was all the dead money, plus we were getting just the right price to spike that 6 on the flop. Get run around of hearts hopefully. Oh, we've got 1 heart. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. Ace high is a good hand. Sometimes it is, but not this time. He's over betting as well, which means he's really happy with his hand, trying to get extra value because we played pretty passive. So some people will be getting frustrated and trying to overbet, just try and compensate. Ace king got overcards, so we're gonna call the flop. Nice, not getting anywhere. Pocket kings is nice. Ace suited hands, yeah, ace king's going now. If we spike the king on the turn, then we'll probably check calling, then reassessing. Alright, so I think we actually flopped alright against the deep stacker. Yeah, this guy. Oh, he's not deep stacker. I don't know why, but they look pretty good, those, I think it's the Argentinian flag. Scary board for kings, but all better. He doesn't want the king, it looks like. 2 cents. We try and get a backdoor flush draw, but didn't work out in the way. He's going to check there with kings. Pretty bad check though, probably. There is a lot of rivers out there that's coming our way. It's an overbet as well. I'm going to fold it. Could be a sign of frustration. Could be just trying to get us to fold as well, but the big board, it's a big nasty board for kings. And normally I'd be betting the turn there, but I didn't that time, so then he does an overbet because he's trying to get his value. So they're getting frustrated. It's more like a frustration bet, and when they get frustrated, do overbet. I mean, if they keep doing that, and yeah, eventually you're gonna have good cards that they're gonna do it against. It makes it easier to play against. I feel like we haven't got a hand lately, so we're running a little bit quiet. I mean, we did have kings, but it was just a bad board for it. It's gonna call ace 10 because Menu betting there. Just a paired up board, a low pair pairing up. It's just nice. I'm not chasing a flush. I'm not chasing a straight on a flush board. I'm just gonna fold pocket fives there. Alright, so we're in the prize money again. But I don't think we're going to be able to stay there. We're not going to be playing as much today. Although we've got a big question asked though. It's going to run tight to get the bronze shrimp. We'll have to have a couple. We'll have to slip in a few long sessions to get there. Because we're about halfway, but next week I start working. And it's currently Wednesday now. So I've got to the 20th. I got to the 20th, so I got 10 days to do it in. I got 10 days to get just over 3,000 points, I think it is. So I've hit the halfway mark, which is pretty close. So I think it was the 5th that we started. And then once I go back to work on the 15th and that, it's not just that. It's just, the hardest thing is not just work, it's you know, the kids start doing karate and they do other things, and that sort of ties me up as well. Alright, A7 suit's gone. So I'm just trying to work out in the back of my head, trying to work out when, you know, like how many a week, how many sessions I need a week. The only hand we beat with ace queen there was king queen or something like that, king jack, king top, king high hands that missed, which is possible. Often you'll see pocket pairs though. Okay, steals. Oh, we'll call one, and then if we hit the two, looks pretty good for us. Did have a second best hand there, but I've got a feeling that's all it was the second best hand. Didn't hit the heart. I really wanted the heart. Alright. I'm gonna call it the session, I think. It's gonna go from there. Alright. Gotta call it the end of the session. I've got to go out and buy some stuff. Alright, so we're gonna run these hands and just see if we can get a winnable hand towards the end here. It was nice that yesterday we got into the C dollars. We got an extra $10 C dollars, which sort of cushioned yesterday's losses. So we were down about $5. So hopefully we're back up to about $40 today. I feel like it's been an okay session, but who knows? I think, let me know in the comments what you reckon about today's session if you made it this far. Judges are in, good or bad? Let's see. Really good. So we're back up to 49. Wow, that was a good session. So we got $14 from that session. That was a really good session. All right, so tightening up actually helped out. We didn't leak money top pair. Medium marginal hands got to the rivers pretty cheap, and we could check call and call some bluffs hopefully. I'm there, so that actually feels really good. I actually feel really good about that. So let's have a look. Look at the promos. Not the leaderboard. So we're at 26.97. I think what it does is it accumulates at the end of the day. So I'm not 100% convinced this is what happens, but I think at the end of the day, it counts all the fish points and works on your points. So I think we're around 3,000 now, because it won't have counted. Because last night we would have played about an hour or so, just over at the start of the day, because you would have seen yesterday's session. It would have been about $7 C dollars, but it wasn't quite there. It's just that we started this session early. So unless you play like 24 hours, you're probably not going to get like you're not going to get the $60 C dollars, which you could probably, if you're single or something like that, you could probably do every second day in just 24 hours, and then the second day you sleep. So you could probably actually do that. And I mean, at any level. Like $60 a day, and if you're a winnable player, it's not that bad, really. Think about it. But yeah, anyway, need to eat. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, guys. It was definitely good. I'm actually happy that happened. I just did not want to see 20s, and just to see that, we dropped down pretty quick from 20 to 16 pretty quick. But to see we hovered around the $14 mark with what was left over, you could tell it was going to be a good one. So yeah, we're playing really solid. Congratulations, guys, if you're watching this. It's time to celebrate. Now, hopefully next session we continue on top of. We did some tight folds as well. Would have been a bit stranger. 3-betting we weren't doing as much of. I mean, don't get me wrong. What we were doing in the previous videos was right, but just with a higher rating. Like, say somewhere at 10L, 25 NL or 50 NL. They were the right plays, but 2 NL, people just don't fold enough. And that's why we're checking a lot with marginal hands, just trying to get the rivers and just trying to bluff catch everyone. And I think for the most part it was working. And then for the monsters, we were still getting paid off as well. There was still that weird funky hand I was stuck on, where we hit, I think it was Jack 10 and we hit a book, but it just wasn't that good enough. I think someone had a royal flush on us as well, but it was hard to can't look back on. But I'm pretty sure they had a royal flush. If not, they could have had the straight flush as well, thinking about it as well. So I was too busy worrying about the ace, but there was also, I think the 9 of spades was out there as well that they could have had. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.